Manchester United fans don't like hearing this, but it needs to be asked. What if Bruno Fernandes is not the solution, but the reason Manchester United can't move forward? For years, whenever United struggled, the excuse was simple. It's the manager. It's the defense. It's the owners. And while those problems are real, one player has remained untouchable in the middle of it all. Bruno Fernandes. Statistically, he looks like the hero. Goals, assists, chances created. On paper, he is the engine. But football is not played on spreadsheets. It is played on mentality, structure, control, and leadership. And when you look at Manchester United over the past few seasons, what do you see? Chaos. Emotional reactions, loss of discipline, complete collapses in big games. And who is always in the center of that chaos? The captain, Bruno Fernandes. Let's talk about body language. When United concede, who throws their arms in the air? When a pass doesn't arrive, who turns to complain? When the referee makes a decision, who spends more time arguing than resetting shape? Your captain sets the emotional temperature of the team. And too often, Bruno's frustration becomes contagious. Great captains calm storms. They don't become part of them. Look at the biggest defeats in recent seasons. Heavy losses, embarrassing performances, games where United mentally collapsed. Did Bruno take control? Or did he look just as lost as everyone else? This is not about effort. He runs, he presses, he tries. But trying is not leadership. Control is. Then there's the tactical issue. Bruno plays high-risk football every minute. Hollywood passes, low percentage through balls, constant vertical forcing. When it works, fans call him world-class. When it fails, United lose possession and get exposed instantly. Modern elite teams dominate through control. Manchester City control games, Arsenal control games. Even Liverpool, at their peak, controlled transitions. United, they look frantic, they look rushed, they look desperate. And Bruno is the symbol of that desperation. He accelerates every situation. But sometimes elite football requires patience. Some argue that he creates because nobody else does. But here's the uncomfortable thought. What if the team struggles to build structure because everything runs through a player who thrives in chaos? If your main creative outlet depends on constant risk, then your team will always live on the edge. Brilliant one week, broken the next. Now let's talk about the captaincy. Manchester United is not just any club. It is a club built on dominant personalities. Roy Keane, Nemanja Vidic, Wayne Rooney, leaders who demanded control. Bruno leads with emotion, and emotion without control can become instability. Some fans defend him by saying, without Bruno, we'd be mid-table. Maybe. But here's the deeper question. Why has United not evolved beyond depending on one chaotic playmaker? Why, after years of rebuilding, does the team still look structurally fragile? At some point, you stop blaming managers. You stop blaming defenders. You stop blaming owners. And you start looking at the core, the one constant. Is it possible that Bruno's style reflects the very identity crisis Manchester United cannot escape? Fast, emotional, unstable, explosive, but not dominant, not controlled, not elite. This does not mean Bruno Fernandes is a bad player. He is talented. He is productive. He is committed. But being talented does not automatically mean you are the right centerpiece for a long-term elite rebuild. Some players shine in chaos. Others build dynasties. The biggest clubs in Europe are built around balance. And maybe, just maybe, Manchester United will never truly stabilize until they decide whether Bruno Fernandes is the foundation, or just a very loud symptom of a deeper problem. Because after all these seasons, with different managers, different defenders, different strikers, one thing remains the same: the inconsistency. And the captain. So now the real question is this: is Bruno Fernandes carrying Manchester United, or is Manchester United trapped in his style of football? Think carefully before answering, because sometimes the most uncomfortable questions are the ones that matter most.